Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Nope. No, I didn't think so. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Missa. Welcome to the coolest place on the internet as voted 2020. Today, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be playing with my Tropical Twilight Tammi palette. Once again, she did a look, I'll post up a picture or a video on screen now. She did a look the other day. I saw it on Instagram and I wanted to just recreate it, see if I could do it and see what would I just wanted to play with this palette again, let's be honest. It's really new, I know a lot of you have bought it and it's good to play with palettes more than once. My hands are bananas. So yeah, we're going to be playing with this today. I'm going to be copying her look entirely because my creative juices are not flowing. I feel really ill today. So this is the look that we're going to do here. All Makeup Revolution, I think, yeah. And yeah, let's just get into it. I do feel really unwell. And I feel like I just need to go to bed. So, sorry. Keep watching the video if you want to see this look. Okay, hey, let's begin. I need to prime. I'm using an actual eye primer today. The Kaleidos Tone Activator Eye Primer. Just because I used my concealer last time and I had no issues with it. I loved it, I always do. But I thought today we'll switch up the base. See what happens. Put this over my wee spot down there. There you go. Right, friends, I'm grabbing Nightfall first up. Like, I'm exactly doing what Tammi did from the photo, and she listed the shades that she used, so I know I used this shade first in my first video on the palette, but I'm just copying, just making sure it's just above the crease. Hooded eye problems are when you then open your eye and all of that space is empty. And inner corner, I mean, this is already creased on me. All eye primer does though. Pop it on here. Put this carefully, and then I'm going to take a clean brush and just soften up the edges a bit. I feel super unwell today. So I feel like I look really pale and like not well. My mum would say I looked peely welly. There we go, so I've just softened it up a little, and then I'm going to grab the shade True Love. Again, I'm just following like what Tammi did, and I'm just going to blend around this top edge. I wouldn't really think to blend out this blue with the purple. It does work. It's not, I don't know, I wish there was like lighter shades in the palette to blend out the blue, but I don't know, for me like all palettes should have blending shades for all of the shades. I don't know, it's probably the most obvious thing I've ever said and yet it doesn't make sense. I typically take my eyeshadow up at a much higher angle, but hers really just comes out. So that's just what I'm trying to replicate. Then I'm going to take Sunrise. This is quite a lot of kick up in the pan actually when I'm dipping into it. Can't tell if I'm going to be sick or not. It's a really weird feeling. Sorry about the very loud birds. And this is going to blend out the purple. Yeah, I think this is probably like the most kick-uppy shade that I've played with. As always, that's like not a problem though, is it? I mean, it is, I guess, a waste of product, but I don't know. As long as I get pigment on my eyes, I don't really care. It's a rare day that I like finish an eyeshadow. I feel like I'm already doing a bad job at matching them up. Anyway, then I'm going to grab Dusk, which is one of my favourite shades in the palette, just because it's a beautiful mustard. This is going to go above the orange. Because I've used that orange and now this yellow, I feel like my purple and blue, like I feel like my kind of purple has disappeared, but with pretty much all of my looks, I build up this way and then just go back and re-intensify colours where needed, so not an issue. Per moi. Got this super harsh line now. It is kind of purpley blue, but I obviously hate the way that looks. So I'll just go back through my shades, so back to True Love. And I'm just holding it at the end because I just want gentle pressure. Look how horrible my lips are. I really should have put lip balm on. Nourish me. I do think like it is blending well. Like I've not got any issues with the mattes, to be honest. This is back into Sunrise. Again, I'm holding the brush at the very end. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on. And a tad more dusk. Why not? I feel like I need some up here. Okay, let's do the more fun part. So I'm going to grab Starry Night, and surprisingly like picks up well on this brush anyway. I really didn't think this formula would work very well on a brush, but I mean it does apply, as you can see. I'm just going to be interested to see if this separates on my eye. I know a lot of you commented on my first video saying that you were really put off the palette because of this formula, and I really kind of agree, just because especially if you have hooded eyes, because your skin's like rubbing together, it just tends to separate. So I mean I guess we'll just see, won't we? Starry Night is a really pretty shade. I wish it was a bit more vibrant, but whatever. And then I'll go into Night Sky. So around the sides, because Night Sky is way more blue, so it'll blend nicer into the matte blue. Sorry, the world is a noisy place today. And last step is Starlight, that lovely glitter. I've just like tapped in because I don't want heaps of product on my finger. And I'm just gonna tap this up the center. I'm not trying to deposit loads, I just want like a little sheen. That's like all I did. Really fast, really easy. This whole thing's taken me 17 minutes and 58 seconds, which will be edited, but if you're wondering. So let's clean up the fallout. I'm going to do my base on camera just because I didn't do my base in my last video, and I just feel like I might as well keep it on Makeup Revolution as well, just to stay on theme. Let's throw this skin on anyway. That sounds really weird. Throw your skin on, everyone. Don't forget to put your skin on. Makeup Revolution Hydration Boost. I don't think I've got any like liquid glowy products from Makeup Revolution, so maybe we're not allowed to do that today. I know someone's gonna comment like you seem a bit down in this video. I'm really not. I mean I always am, but I'm not. I just don't feel very well. But the show must go on. And I'll use my glowy foundation, the one with the pink lid. I just prefer it to the matte one. That one is about 47,000 shades too dark for me. 6.5. It's looking pretty nice. It's very pale, but you know the drill, you know the drill. I won't bang on about it. This is my Pro HD cream contour. As far as I know, this is still available, but my lovely powder version is not. I've been using my Huda one like religiously, so we'll see what I think of it compared to like a really expensive one. Used this a whole heap. But I think I quite liked it. Yeah, honestly, I mean I'm not a professional, so maybe that's a reason why, but if this was in like white label packaging, you could convince me that this was high end, because it's just, I mean, it's a cream contour, isn't it? Contours. Looking excellent. And I'll use my Infinite Conceal and Define Longwear Concealer. It's supposed to be like the most high coverage one. I don't know if it actually is, but I'll just whack it on anyway. I really like doing eyes first, because then like I think you always look really weird with like full eyes on and none of your skin looking done, and then you start putting your skin on and you're like, wow. I need to stop saying putting your skin on. Putting your base on, and then everything just like comes together. It starts to look good. It looks alright. I don't feel like I need to add anything. I'm gonna use my Makeup Obsession Pure Bake in Lace. It's my favourite one. Really nice powder, really affordable. I put it in my favourites videos. It's just good. It's looking nice. It's looking really matte, obviously, now that I've put powders on. It was quite nice and dewy before. But this means it will last longer, so I'll go in with my skin finish in Opalescent. Smoosh this on. I know so many of you now like wouldn't live without your skin finish. It just makes me so happy because it's just fabulous. I'm gonna use my matching powder contour kit. I really don't think this is available anymore, but they're all the same. I feel like they're all the same anyway. I've had this one for literal years. I could not imagine not having it in my collection. And I have to use my bronzer, I'm trying to find my brush, from my Intrinsic palette, because I just adored this and I tried it. Obviously can't find my brush. It just went on so smooth and beautifully. The first few times I used it, I'm just in love with it. I don't know if it's like because it's baked, it's just so smooth. It just looks so natural, like an actual natural I've been out in the sun kind of look. Highlighter, I'm going to use Echo, my new one, from XX. I do like the formula on these. They're not like the most blinding, but they are real good. And not quite as pricey as I thought they would sell them as, which is a good thing. Because obviously this range is like quite expensive, but I would say a lot of the products really are worth it. That's nice. I'm enjoying that. And blush. Oh, I kept that out on purpose. Blush. I'm going to use Revolution Pink Lady first. I don't know, I just feel like pinks maybe instead of peach today. No, peach. I should do peach, shouldn't I? Because I've got orange and yellow in my eyes, so I don't know what I was thinking. I'll take this one from the same palette as my bronzer. This is my Jaclyn Hill brush. It's very glowy. So it just melts into the highlight on either side. And angels start singing. Cherubs are playing the harp. You know? It's just so like tangerine-y, and I know some of you might think I put too much on, maybe I did, but it's just like tangerine-y loveliness. I am just going to go through all my brows and then we'll... What's happening? I'm just going to go through all my brows and then we'll continue with eyes and see like what I should do. I'm going to keep it quite like purple under the eyes, so I'm going to use my Colourpop Piggy Bank eyeliner. Such a lovely vibrant purple. And then I'm just going to take a bit more Nightfall, that first deep blue, and just carefully run that along the lower lash line, more just for depth to be honest. And then that purple we've been using, True Love, just going to blend that out. I wasn't really sure what to do, so under eyes are always such a last thought. Take a tiny bit of yellow, I think. All very purple, nothing spectacular, and more starlight, just like I did in my first video. So funny, was it the first day I played with this Sunday's video is the day that I did my base and absolutely hated it. I used all high-end products. Today I've just used Makeup Revolution and my base looks 10,000 times better. I'll just do a lip now. What Makeup Revolution lips do I have? Actually, I'll do my lip first. This is Thirst Revolution Pro. Let's go a bit darker today than just a nude. I really like this formula. Even though bullet lipsticks aren't my favourite, just because I find they go on my teeth. I literally can't put lipstick on in a neat manner. What's this? MUA So Chic. This will have to do it as a lip liner. This is definitely taking a bit of a different turn than what I thought would happen. I like this colour, it's like a real like aubergine purple. I'm just going to clean it up, put my lashes on, and then we will be done. Brush my hair, put my hoops on maybe. What else? Okay, so I finished off my makeup. I didn't really brush my hair, couldn't be bothered. Did put my hoops in though. This is essentially, I'm going to say it's not my favourite look at all that I've ever done. Like, not even close. But, I mean, I just wanted to try and recreate that look specifically and just test out this palette again. I mean, it's fine. I'm not mad at it. I would probably go out like this. But, yeah, I'm not sure. It's just, I don't know, when I look up close at my eye blending, I think I could have done better. But on a positive note, that putty formula shimmer, it's not separated on my eyes so far. It's probably been on for like a good 2 or 3 hours on my left eye anyway. Probably 1.5 on my right eye. So I'll keep an eye on that and I'll come back and see you in a few hours. And we can see if anything's changed, because I'm just really intrigued to know if it will like break apart on my eye. But yeah, there we are. I'll come back anyway. Palette, I don't know, I guess what I'm like why I'm not like super excited is because it's quite like neutral-ish for me. It's quite neutral and it's quite dark and like it's a very autumn winter palette. I think that's why I'm not like super excited about it, because it's not something I would reach for a lot in summer. Like this is more for me a winter kind of look. But yeah, I am pretty pleased with it. I mean, it worked. So I'll come back and show you in a couple of hours when, just to see if that's separated. But yeah, what do you think? I thought my screen was really weirdly dark, but it's because my mirror's in the way. So the time is now, I mean it's almost 3 o'clock. My makeup's definitely been on since about 10:30, like 4 hours. I'm not going to keep it on any longer because I have stuff to do that I don't want to wear makeup whilst I'm doing. I'm not going to talk about the skin. I mean, I've got quite a lot of creasing here, but the eyes is like the important thing because we're wanting to check on the shadow. Oh, my lash isn't even stuck on. I don't think it's separating that bad. I think this is probably the most successful I've been with these kind of putty, look at that eyelash, so even on. These kind of putty feeling shadows. Like I really don't think it's bad. I did expect it to look terrible at this point. I mean, I do think it's settling into some creases, like you can see that. It doesn't look perfect, but it doesn't look terrible, and that's probably the main thing, right? Okay, I'm probably way too bright, I can't tell. I need to just take my makeup off, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'm too bright, aren't I? Because that window's open. Yeah, I've got natural light coming in as well. Anyway, subscribe to my channel if you want. Let me know what you want to see next. I've got lots of palettes to play with, lots of makeup to play with in general. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the flip side. Thank you so much for watching. I feel really like, not stressy, but just like all over the place because my window's open. I just had a a meeting call and it's just, anyway, I'll catch you on the flip side. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye friends, bye.